Welcome back, guys, to another Zero DTE video, and today Coach Ernie is going to be talking about gamma curves, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, check out the link in the description to join the world's #1 Zero DTE trade destination. Enjoy, guys.
Can I shift back to the gamma curve question for a minute? My question is, this morning I looked at the price of in the XSP just one tick apart, and it was like 4 cents.
Yeah.
Then I looked at 6 ticks apart, which is what I normally run at, about a gap of 6 between each strike. And the gamma curve was really sharp. I went ahead and put it on, and I've got some profit in it. But how do I monitor with this really sharp gamma curve whether to just get out and wait for another pullback or let that one ride? Because it looks to me like it's gone as far as it can go at this moment, practically.
That's a really heady prognostication. I wouldn't assume that at all. I'm thinking that it's probably going to break through here.
Even though the gamma curve is so steep.
Oh, I don't care about the gamma curve. I just care about that structural level. It did the same thing on the way up. It paused here. Now it's pausing here. Maybe it will pull back, but it looks like it's going to eventually go through there. You take the risk that you have specifically for this type of thing. You're right on that edge. Gamma curve's not doing anything for your position. It's the profile. Gamma curves tend to follow the profile.
Okay, so the gamma has very little to do in your thinking when you're managing your trade.
No, they help me gauge my tolerance if I'm in profit. But if I'm not in profit yet, I'm looking to get into it, then I'm looking at it as the entryway to get into profit. If I'm not in profit yet, I'm just sitting at the bottom of the curve. What do I care? I've already taken the risk that I've taken, and I'm hoping that it will go into it and bust through.
Okay, I think I follow you. Thanks.
You know, that curve is like right there. If you look at my trade, that's where we're at. We're right at that where it's starting to go steep. And that gamma curve keeps on encroaching, keeps on coming in. The break even keeps on going that way.
Yeah, it's been chasing it up all morning.
Yeah, it keeps on going this way. And my price was there for a bit, but see, it just moved again. I just saw it move. That little
your break-even price. Okay.
Yeah.
About all we can use the gamma curve is that if we're in a profit position, the steeper that curve is, the faster our profit can go away from us.
Or go for us, yeah.
Or go for it. In other words, each move in the price of the underlying contract will accelerate in that gamma curve one way or the other. The value of our option will accelerate.
But look at this. The gamma is in my favor going this way more than it is against me going this way. That's because it's doing this, sort of flattening out going this way, but it's accelerating going this way.
Okay, I get it. Okay, thanks.
So the rate of gamma change in my direction is definitely favoring me. Now I just need price to get beyond that structural level. And if you were to go back and look at the GEX on all these different types of programs like Bookmark and other programs that give you all this wonderful gamma, like SpotGamma, it would show you all that. But I don't need those programs to see it. I can see where the gamma wall is. The gamma wall is right there, right at the structural level. The gamma wall is right here. That's where it is.
Okay.
Do you really need SpotGamma and Bookmark to see that? No, you just need the volume profile.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. I hadn't coordinated it that way before. Good, thank you.
I always knew that I saw that, but I asked Grok about structural levels and gamma walls and using GEX. Do I really need it? And then it confirmed for me 100% that, yeah, the gamma wall is basically where those structural levels are. Because that's also where institutions are lining up on both sides, fighting each other. It's like the line of demarcation. It's the Russian front.
So from a rolling the dice aspect, at this point, when you're right at the gamma wall and the gamma curve is very steep, you might as well just go long or short either way. It doesn't make any difference as long as you're
No, the asymmetry though is with me by going long.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, because of the long-term trend. I got it.
Yeah, and the gamma flattens out going down, but steepens going up.
Okay, I see.
The gamma curve looks like this, and my point of demarcation is right here. Going this way, I flatten out. Going this way, I steepen. So my profit increases by going up an equivalent amount. Going up 10 points this way will give me like 3x profit. Going 10 points this way gives me about 1/10 less profit. So it's definitely asymmetrical going up than going down. So being there, betting that it's going up is a better choice.
Okay, but if you look at the symmetry of the gamma curve, you could say the same thing from the right side of the chart.
Yeah, but I'm not on the right side.
I know you're not, and that's because you're prejudiced with the market because of the general trend. I get that. But just from the gamma curve standpoint, you could just as well have a trade on the other side of the curve. It's not exactly a symmetry right now. I see. Yeah.
Just look at the curve. It flattens
I
out
see
this
it.
way and it goes up this way.
And on the other side, on the right, on the put side, it's different. So that would tell you something that the prejudice of the market is, yeah. Okay.
But even then, out there, it's not quite as stark as it is here.
Oh, that makes a huge light bulb turn on. Wow. Thanks.
Welcome.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button below. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, remember to check out the link in the description for Ernie's school community.